Սկսենք ընտանիքի արմատներից Աթենա Մանուկյան որտեղից են Հունաստան տեղափոխվել։
My great-grandfather was Armenian. Also, my grandfather was Armenian. He was my favorite grandfather. I'm really honored to be having this surname. Manoukian in Armenia, I know that it's something like a really common surname. But here in Greece, it's something like really not so common, of course.
Exotic.
Yes, it's more exotic, and everyone tell me like from all over the world that Manoukian is very also artistic. And it's a very artistic name. I mean, it happened for a reason, having this surname.
Իսկ ընտանիքում երաժշտությամբ զբաղվող մարդիկ եղել են ձեզնից առաջ։
I can say that I have a music family. My dad used to sing a lot, not professionally, but he really liked to sing, and he was the one that taught me how to sing. So I can remember myself being 8, 9 years old, and we were together. He was like, okay, take the microphone, and I used to sing like, but he taught me how to sing, you know? He was trying to teach me some melodies and how to put color in my melodies. So I have really amazing memories, and also my grandfather used to sing. So I can say we're a music family. We love music, and also my brother is a musician. I mean, we're a kind of crazy family. Every day you listen music in the house, different kind of.
Դե բնական է պրոֆեսիոնալ երաժշտական կրթություն եք ստացել։ Դասական կրթություն։
Well, yes, I used to go to a music school, but like not for so long. Whatever I know, I try to create it by myself. I wanted to dance, for example. I would sit and watch like 1 million videos on YouTube, try to dance or try to sing. So I always wanted to find a way to do it by myself. I just felt more creative. Music school, okay, good, but I liked more freestyle.
Եվ մանկուց տարբեր երաժշտական վոկալ մրցույթների եք մասնակցել։ Մանկական Եվրատեսիլին էլ մասնակցել եք եւ կարծեմ բարձր տեղ եք զբաղեցրել։
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm really excited, and I really like the idea of being in many music competitions because you learn many things. I've been to Junior Eurovision when I was 13 years old. I've been to my first contest when I was 12 years old with many cameras, and I was like, oh my God. It was a little bit too much for me, but at the same time, it felt like home. I've been also to the X Factor in UK, and I represented my beautiful country, Armenia, in Eurovision Song Contest.
Մենք ձեր առաջին իսկ պրոֆեսիոնալ նկարած տեսահոլովակը YouTube-ում միլիոնից ավել դիտումներ ունեցել։ Բայց համարձակ քայլ եւ այդպիսի արդյունք սպասում եք։
Party Like a Freak was my first official song when I was 16 or 17 years old. In this time, I didn't know what success means. So, you know, I was just listening my song playing everywhere on the radio, and I didn't know that this means that it's a success. It was cool.
Նոր ձեր տեսահոլովակները ավելի շատ դիտում են ունենում։
My new songs, of course, they go better now.
Եվ չեմ կասկածում։
Now we have also Spotify, we have YouTube, we have social media, and we have like more ways to promote our music and to represent them more. Because back then we only had not so many choices.
Քան նոր ժամանակակից գործիքներ կան, հա, այդ համացանցային։ Բոլորին ինքնուրույն եք տիրապետում, թե ունեք մասնագետներ, ովքեր ունում են ձեր առաջ խաղացման այդ էլեկտրոնային գործիքները օգտագործելով։
One thing about me is that when I was young, I didn't have help. I didn't have people helping me in the way of, let's say, a technician, a producer, a stylist, all these people that you need to help you go where you want. So when I was young, I wanted to make a video to send it somewhere so they can see what I do. So I had to learn by myself how to make this video. I was staying many nights, sleepless nights, to see how am I going to edit this video? How am I going to record? How am I going to make the samples of my styling? Everything started from there. I know many things. I'm proud now, but when I was younger, it was really difficult. It's really difficult to do many jobs so you can succeed in the one you want. My answer is I totally know a little bit of everything.
Աթենա, բայց երբ կան այսպիսի բազմաթիվ գործիքներ, որոնք հնարավորություն են տալիս հասկանալ ինչը ավելի շատ փող կբերի, արդյոք չկա վտանգ, որ այդ կոնյունկտուրայի հետևից ընկնելը կփոխի ձեզ ի վնաս ձեզ, այսինքն կփոխի ձեր ինքնուրույնությունը, ձեր սեփական ինքնուրույն դեմքը։
This is a really interesting question. You can always have the control if you want, right? From the time that I am the one to decide my product, for example, autotune. Many times when I was making music, I've been working with some producers that they were putting a lot of autotune, and I say, you know what? You lose the magic, you lose the passion, and you lose my truth. Because it's not only to be good on tune, it's not only to just hit the notes, it's just your truth as an artist, your soul. So when you put autotune, everything it's like a robot. I can't say that I'm not going to use some easy solutions to make my voice sound better, but it won't be way much different from what I sound live. I like when you listen to me to sing live, life, listen to the same person, you know, not a different one.
Ձեր երգերից մեկը արժանացել էր հայկական մի մրցանակի, Armenian Music Award։ Երևի դա ձեր առաջին առնչությունն էր, հա, հայ լսարանի հետ։ Այ ինչ եք զգացել, երբ իմացաք, որ հայ հանդիսատեսը արժանացրել է ձեզ այդ պատվին։
I was really happy to get an award because sometimes you just need this kind of confirmation of your work. I was so young that I didn't give so much attention in the way of, I'm really happy that I got the award, but I would be happy if I was also going to be third, let's say, for example, because I know the work I put on this. So for me, the place is not that important sometimes. It's just what you do in the way you do it. So yeah, I was happy anyway.
Դե դուք մեծ բեմերում հանդես գալու հարուստ փորձ ունեք եւ անգամ լոնդոնյան X Factor-ին եք մասնակցել եւ քիչ էր մնում հաղթեի եւ անգամ Ռոբի Ուիլյամսն է ձեզ կողմ քվեարկել, հա, ասում են։
Well, this period was magic. It was one of the most amazing, powerful, memorable experiences of my life. I was honored to be on that stage and make this performance. It was the time that all doors of Europe, America, all over the world opened for me. Everyone got to know my name after this. Many doors opened. I was front page at the newspaper, at the Sun. I could see my face everywhere, all over the UK. And I remember very clearly when I was off stage and I met with Simon and Robbie Williams, they both told me that, you know what, if you get the right team, the right songs, you can be a worldwide superstar. You have everything, you're so ready, but you just need this. You just need this small thing. It was exactly Eurovision after, exactly what I wanted. I was so tired because I've been there for 1 month. And I said, you know what? Having these people saying this to me off camera, because it's really important. I'm not gonna eat pizza. Because I just heard them saying that to me. I was really happy.
Դե իսկ կարիերայի հաջորդ քայլը արդեն պետք է լիներ Եվրատեսիլը, որը ինչ-ինչ պատճառներով, պանդեմիայի պատճառով այդպես էլ չկայացավ, բայց այն ինչի դուք կարողացաք հասնել Եվրատեսիլին մասնակցելու շնորհիվ դա արդեն ինչ որ նշաձող դարձավ։
It's not only about Eurovision, it's about the team behind it for me. I met a new family. I met people that really supported me and my vision and my talent. And they really wanted to invest on that. It's one of the best, or the best collaboration I've ever done, because it was the second time I've been to Armenia. I was a girl, not knowing how to speak Armenian, just came from another country, Greece. I've been there 2 times in my life, and I remember going off the plane with my suitcase, and I was like, oh my God, like, okay, now where am I gonna go? And I remember going to a restaurant to eat something, and one lady comes and says to me, hello, what do you want? I speak in English, and then she understands that I'm not from Armenia, but I am Armenian. And I say, you know what, I came here to visit Armenia and I came for a show. And she says, oh my God, look, I will bring you to try everything. I will never forget, I cried. She brought me a table of food, Armenian snacks, Armenian desserts. She says, eat and whatever you need, just tell me, I don't need you to pay, just welcome to Armenia. And I said, okay, I can't believe it. I cried. I just say this and now I feel it because it was a really memorable period for me. And it's not only about Armenia, it's not only about people, it's not only about food because we have the best food. Not because I'm Armenian, but we do. It's about the way the team of Eurovision supported my vision without me even having to explain why. So Eurovision for me was a marvelous journey for me. Everything was going perfect. We were ready to rule the world. I was so sure that this was going to be very memorable Eurovision performance and song. Not because of the song, but because of the effort of the whole team that really believed. We were like, you know what, let's win, but not the first place. Let's win, let's go. We were like going to a party. It wasn't like a competition for us. I really need to say those things because sometimes we talk about ourselves and about the first place and about what we do, but we never talk about the people that are supporting this. So I remember when we got the news about Eurovision coronavirus, I said, you know what, come to my apartment and we're gonna have an amazing night. So we brought food, we cooked, we watched a movie all together, and then everyone were waiting for me till 5 o'clock in the morning to bring me to the airport. And they stayed awake because they wanted to just say goodbye. How we started, this was the way we ended. It was just amazing. I'm also proud about myself because I put a lot of effort writing this song. I have a new song, I wrote a new song when I was back to Greece. I said, okay, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. We're still here. We never give up. And I just went to the studio, stayed 3 nights without sleep, and wrote my new song for Eurovision.
Թեև մրցույթը ֆիզիկապես չկայացավ, այնուամենայնիվ վիրտուալ մրցույթ եղավ եւ դատելով դիտումներից եւ on-line քվեարկումներից կարող եմ հասկանալ, որ դու լավագույն եռյակի մեջ էի։ Դա հաղթանակ է։
For me, Eurovision happened because we lived every minute of it. Regarding the online competition, I heard that we were at the top 3. So that was really huge success. The way I get it is like we are in the Eurovision history without competing, but we did make history. I mean, Chains on You is one of the most memorable Eurovision songs that everyone right now is waiting to see what's next. What I like is that we created a mystery and a magic around it because no one knows what was about to happen, what was the place we were about to get. That's good. From one point, it is good.
Ենթադրում եմ Եվրատեսուլից հետո ձեր տարբեր երկրներում տուրներների ժամանակ հայերը ձեզ արդեն ընկալում էին որպես յուրային, որպես հարազատ, գալիս էին ձեր համերգների որպես հայրենակցուհու մոտ։
It was a party all over after Eurovision. I remember the security guy when I was about to go back to Greece. I was like this, you know, with my suitcases. Oh my God! And he was like, "Are you Athena Manoukian?" I said, "I do." He said, "Oh my God, you know, I didn't have put a makeup on, nothing. I was like, you know, let's say every day with my pajamas, let's say." And he was like, "Are you Athena Manoukian?" I said, "Yes, I do." He says, "Oh my God, we really like you. We really support you." Of course, many people get to know me after Eurovision from all over the world. But Armenia is my home because after Eurovision and before, they hugged me the same way without knowing what am I going to do on stage, without knowing who is this person that doesn't know Armenian, but they still supported me. I remember before I go to the contest, one day before, I go to a restaurant. They knew who I am because of the contest. I was about to eat Zingyalov hats. And I remember that the whole restaurant standed up and started to clap. And I was like, let me eat. Really shy with these things. I got so much love. It's not about being famous or being, oh, I know Athena Manoukian. It's about the way I felt. I know all Armenian and they know me. It's like friends, you know. I was getting gifts and presents. I never, ever in my life experienced like this. So, okay, yeah, they get to know me, okay, from all over the world. But Armenia is, you know, my buddies, you know.
Հունաստանում ձեզ որպես հայուհու ճանաչում են։ Դուք ընդգծում եք, որ դուք հայ եք։
I say I'm a Greek-Armenian, and it's really easy for you to think because I have Athena Manoukian. Athena is a Greek name, Manoukian is an Armenian name. So it's really fair, it's 50-50. I feel, and I am Greek-Armenian. Here in Greece, they think I am Armenian, most of Greek people, because, you know, I have the surname Manoukian. I travel all over the world. So Greek people, most of them are like, okay, are you in Armenia now? Are you in Germany? They don't know that I live in Greece, I stay here, I am Greek. Most people don't know that I speak Greek. They think I don't, because I do worldwide career. That's why after Eurovision and before, in all my interviews, I always say that I'm a Greek-Armenian girl.
Հայկական երգել եք, հայկական երաժշտությանը ընդհանրապես ծանոթ եք։
My favorite song is Bingyoli.
Կարողանաք կատարել, եթե խնդրեմ։
I know. I was sure. Երբաց եղան Կարնան տարան թրներա Karnan taran afyunera bingyoli Sharve sharan antzazukvatu nera Yarsel gannat yailanera bingyoli Sharve sharan antzazukvatu nera Yarsel gannat yailanera Bingyoli.
Bravo.
I'm about to cry.
Bravo.
Always, I almost cry with this song. My favorite.
Athena, մրցույթից հետո, չկայացած մրցույթից հետո Հայաստան դեռևս չեք եկել։ Վաղուց արդեն սպասում են Երևանում ձեզ։
Well, I did, but you didn't know, you know. I came sometimes for 2 or 3 days to see friends. I miss Armenia so much. I have some friends there. We do video call. Rosa, my friend, came here. I say, okay, tell me about Armenia. Because I'm trying to see what's going on there. I'm always up to date to see what's going on with the wars and everything. I know the situation is not so good and Armenia has been through so much. We've been through so much. I will come very soon. I miss Armenia.
Աթենա, երբևէ դուք զգացել եք, որ ձեր ազգանունը խանգարում է ձեր կարիերային։ Երբևէ լսել եք առաջարկ փոխել ազգանունը։ Միգուցե այդ դեպքում ձեր կարիերան ավելի հաջող կլիներ։
I've experienced this sometimes in my life. I remember talking with some producers or with some people that wanted to sign me to a label. And they were like, you know what? We want you. You're amazing. Your music is so nice. But you know what? We should fix your image a little bit. And I say, okay, let's talk about it. And they were like, we think that Athena, just Athena. Many American artists keep only their first name. And they're like, you know, Athena is like more Athena, you know? Pop, you're like ready. And I say, yeah, okay, but Athena Manoukian. It's more complete and it's my name. You know, I started like this, I will finish like this. It is what it is. And many people didn't sign me for that. Many producers said, you know what, no, we think that this will make things a little bit more complicated. I don't blame them. It wasn't a racist thing. It wasn't like this. I don't blame them. It was something more artistic for them. But for me, it has history. I started like this. I created all of this. If I was removing my surname, then I am another artist, not who I used to be.
Ինչի վրա եք հիմա աշխատում, Աթենա?
Right now, I released a new Greek song a couple of months ago. And right now I'm preparing my new song, which is going to be a Greek one. It's called Belas. And both of these Greek songs have some international vibes regarding production. And I'm also considering to write an Armenian song as well with some producers from Armenia I've been talking with. But I just really want it to be perfect. I'm just saying this to make some Armenian fans happy because they keep requesting me this. Be ready for that. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Շնորհակալություն շատ.
Շնորհակալ եմ։ Just a moment.